You planned this. You planned everything that is happening in your life, including those things that have already happened. Mic drop. It's the truth. And I know a lot of you are just going to not believe this because you would be asking yourself, huh, why did I plan this rough life? Why did I plan these bad experiences? Why did I pick the situations and the friends and the relatives and the relationships that have been so damn hard? Why would I pick that? Nobody in their right mind would do that. I got news for you. You did pick it. But see, you have to understand clearly that you didn't pick these things in the present form that you're in right now. You plan all the events, all the people that you're going to interact with in your lifetime. You plan these prior to your incarnating. You're planning this from your higher self, your soul, the part of you that is divine, that's part of God. Said, oh, okay, I want to experience rejection, or I want to experience having my heart broken, or I want to experience being cast out of society. I want to experience hard physical trauma. Because when in that higher self form, the knowledge and knowing that all these events have purpose and meaning and will help you grow is what is driving the choice to have the experiences that you are having. Now, when we get down here, when we're born, we forget this. We forget who we are. We forget we're this the divine being, this part of God that wanted to have these experiences for a reason. We forget the meanings of these experiences. We forget the lessons that we can learn from these experiences, and we just internalize the pain of it. We carry the harms or the hurts of it, and we walk around and we see ourselves as victims of it because we don't take the time to remember that there's a lesson in all this. And we're doing this because we have forgotten who we really are. We are individual expressions of God having this human experience in these physical bodies. And we come here and we forget that just so that we can, at some point, hopefully remember that while we're incarnated. So most of us walk around, like I said, as victims. Oh, he broke up with me, or she was unfaithful, or I got fired from my job and this person doesn't like me, and I can't do anything, and all these obstacles are being put in front of me to keep me from doing whatever, and I'm just done with it. I can't do anything. I can't do anything right. Nothing works for me. Victimhood, pity parties. I've had my share of those. You gotta understand who you really are. And it is a remembrance that's gonna come to you if this is what you want. That we are not these physical bodies. We are not victims of our experiences. We've created them to help us learn, to teach us, to help us see, and to help us remember who we are. So I've got a little advice for you. Just take one day at a time and pick something easy to start with. Look at a relationship and look at the people or the person that you're in relationship with and see if there's anything that they're trying to teach you about yourself. There's always a lesson there because you have brought these people, you have coordinated and co-created with these individual souls and spirits before birth to come in and give you the experiences that you wanted to have for a specific reason that you had. So, for example, if you wanted to learn to get your voice back, you wanted to experience losing your voice and getting it back, well, you're going to co-create the experiences with other people to help you gain your voice back. Or let's flip it around, or gain self-love, or have faith and belief in yourself, or just to know who you are. This is very powerful because once you go through all the changes that are necessary for you to fully remember and embody who you really are, that you are part of God, that you are a creator, that makes you so powerful that you cannot be stopped. And that's why we see all these things and distractions and mechanisms and policies and programs and brainwashing and television shows and all these things that we're seeing and have been seeing for a long, long time to control our minds so we won't remember who we are. Because once we remember who we are, they can't control us anymore, and we can create a different world simply by changing mass consciousness. So think about it. When you have a group of people who all know who they really are, they're not puppets anymore. They're not operating under herd mentality. They can't be controlled. Matter of fact, they are the ones who come together from a higher vibrational place and create a higher vibrational world. And what does that mean? A higher vibrational world, a world without the hatred and the fear and the greed and the lust and all the harms that are being done to other animals and other people and the planet. A world where there is love and unity. And you can do that. We all have the ability to do that. But first, you have to wake up and realize and remember who you are. So look at all those examples. You start by looking at your life and dissecting it and seeing the truth behind these messages that you plan for yourself by having these interactions and these experiences. Look for the learning. It's there. Be courageous. Be fearless. And do the work.